Easter Compton.
During the lockdown, many people provided vital service to keep everything moving and, of course, working. And in some cases, that wouldn't have been possible without the kindness of others. Well, tonight, we'll meet two people who were brought together by a community scheme called Karshare. The days of the deserted streets seem a long time ago. It was a moment when the human spirit was put to the test.
The lockdown brought with it many shortages. Remember toilet rolls? But one thing there was an abundance of was kindness, and people really stepped up when it mattered. Take, for instance, the story of Dave and David.
David Allen is a catering manager at Southmead Hospital, a vital role during the pandemic.
Transport was all disrupted, but I still needed to be able to do my job, which was feeding 800 to 900 patients a day, which became very difficult because it was difficult to get into work.
Well, to the rescue comes Dave, who had the solution in his garage.
Well, at the beginning of the lockdown, we didn't use our car, or we used our car once in 3 weeks. And we then heard about this scheme from Karshare via Bristol City Council newsletter. It seemed to make sense just to offer it and see to someone who needed it. We didn't need the car, the only thing we used it for was shopping, and we decided we could get the exercise instead and walk and get our shopping. So we decided to offer it, and David had it for 6 weeks.
Of course, every good turn deserves a thank you, and David wanted to offer his.
Just picking those keys up in my hand, knowing I didn't have the 1.5 hours getting to work, 2 hours possibly getting home from work. It was manic, and those simple things of life just go out the window. But with Dave's help and his car, that improved a lot for me.
Why did you want to give this car, and what did it actually mean to you?
Well, I think there's that personal satisfaction that you've made a little bit of difference to someone else's life. The one thing I remember David saying to me was that it turned a 3-hour commute journey into about a 20-minute, half an hour journey because the buses were so all over the place. It was really great to hear. It wasn't a sacrifice for us, but it made it feel really worthwhile and really positive that it had made that such difference. So, yeah, it was a good thing to do, actually.
Kindness and gratitude was key to surviving lockdown, a lesson to help us on the road ahead. And, of course, the good deeds go on. And if there's someone you'd like to thank,